Hello everyone, can you hear my voice here?
Yeah,
Hey,
good. Good.
okay, great. So yeah, it's very happy to be here and let's start. Hello everyone, I'm Cheryl. It's very happy to host the crypto market insight session with our guest. Today we are very happy to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. So as the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. So yeah, welcome all to watch and please leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment, and our guest will pick up some to answer. So yeah, let's go on. So welcome, Dylan, Boris, Jay, Anya. Very welcome all of you to our live session, and we're thrilled to have you here with us today. So, yes, as going to the next part is the market review and gainer loser coins. So, in this part, we'd like our guests to point out the top three performing and underperforming cryptocurrencies of the week. Additionally, we also kindly request some market insights on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies you want to talk about. So all is freely to talk. Please be free to share the screen and let us watch your charts. So yes, who wanna be the first one to share in this week?
Yeah, I guess I'll start. So yeah, what I'm looking at th this week, let me share my screen. Yeah, so I'm looking at so yesterday I was looking at Dogecoin because it was making a higher high on the 3-day time frame. And actually I took this position, long position on the close of yesterday's 3-day candle, and it's already up like 13% today. So definitely one of the outperformers for this week. And I think Dogecoin can continue to go higher, maybe to, I guess the next point would be like up to like 30 cents, or even, yeah, like 30 cents, I think is a good target. So yeah, Dogecoin is one asset that I'm looking at. And then the other one, it's like a very similar setup, is Fetch AI. So all the AI tokens have been very bullish because we have the whole AI narrative going on in not just in crypto, but like in the equity world too as well. So I think, yeah, like Fetch, RNDR, yeah, WLD are doing pretty well, and especially Fetch. So I took this position as well yesterday, and yeah, Fetch is already up like 6% today. So I think, yeah, it's just gonna continue higher because I think Fetch is just yeah, it's making all-time highs, so it's probably just gonna continue going up. I don't know when it will stop. I don't really have like a particular target. I guess maybe up to like the next psychological level would be like $4. So I guess that would be my target if I had to choose one. And then like Bitcoin itself, to be honest, like not I don't see anything interesting. It's just kind of going sideways for now. And we're kind of like stuck between the previous highs from last week at 74,000, and then yeah, we're kind of like ranging between 60 and 74. We're kind of like in the middle of the range. So I yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any position on Bitcoin right now. I think most likely it'll just go sideways up until the halving, and then I think after the halving it'll probably rally because that's what has happened in previous halving cycles. So yeah, for now I just expect Bitcoin to kind of just go sideways between 74 and like 65 probably. And then after the halving occurs, it'll probably, I don't know, probably go up maybe 200K. Not like instantly, but over the coming months. So So yeah, that's what I have. That's those are my thoughts for this week.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Boris. Next one, Anya, Jay, and Tango. Who wanna share next one?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Yeah, can you guys see my screen? Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, all good, yeah. Okay, is this the correct screen? Or let me see. You guys see the chat screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, okay, good. All good because I add more screen into me, so I'm worried you guys see another thing. So okay, Bitcoin. I'm agree with Boris. We are ranging, but I already took some since last Fridays. Okay. And then I got DCA around here, and my target still at 76 because we got short liquidation right here. So there's a lot of short happening around here. So 76, 74, I got it from High Block Capital. So this is legit, and I'm still longing, and I still got a scalping from last night too. So the beauty on CoinW, you can like split your position until 5. So I maxed out my Bitcoin because I open like 5 position on Bitcoin right now, but I think I'm gonna open another one on my other account. So on 4 hour, I think we can get the retest around, let me see, around this Asian high. Where is the Asian high? Give me a sec. So I mean the Asian middle. Let me Asian middle, Asian. This is high, this is low from Asian. It is. So it's around 70K to 85. So this is your if you want to scalp, this is another entry. Okay, this is another entry because like still good. And stop loss you can put below the 50 EMA around here. So I don't think like we hitting another I mean like 50 EMA. So because still too strong, guys. Still too strong. Besides, on 4 hour we got liquidation grab. So liquid grab we can be our support around here. So this is kind of strong. So when you break liquid grab and then like retest, this is become support. This is become support, and the target like you can hit like 73 or even 76. I'm so confident with this because like on Friday there's a lot of option that's gonna be expired. So I think on Deribit they can open another. No need to wait until Monday. But on CME they cannot. So I'm still so bullish on Bitcoin until Friday, even like weekend. For alt, I got stuck, and stuck. This is the entry. All right. First entry, DCA entry. Target for our resistance around here. The B, $2.6. So stuck. Watch out on it because like on the 4 hour, we got like first, second, third wave, fourth, and 5 right now. So watch out on the stock. And all right. Say so good. Look at that, break and get back in. And we still got trend line support right here on say. Okay, this is so I think this is gonna be whole. And on if you can see on 4 hour, the momentum is quite good on stochastic. So watch out on stay. And SDX, this coin is not available on CoinW's, but if this coin is so correlated with Bitcoin, so let's say Bitcoin running very hard, so this coin can be pumped. You know that this coin is kind of high risk, guys. So be careful on this. And this is the position. Maybe you can screenshot it after that. And I'm agree with Boris. I got Doge too last night as scalping. Doge quite strong. I'm also shocked, like how Doge still like can be performed. How? I mean, like, so I open scalp, but I haven't. I just TP like 50% of it because I still saw a lot. Still saw like a lot of momentum. So I got Doge, and I'm gonna check on the weekly. I think we can go higher if my guys right. So maybe we can hit the 2.8 cents because like we got order block on weekly around here. So look at that. So the target I think like 28 cents or even like 3 cents. So Doge is quite powerful right now. So if you guys see in here, we got like 360%. So this is 3618 from FIB. So the target is 27 and 28. And the new this is my new position, mass. So okay, mass is quite strong on 4 hour, and look at the 8 hours. Okay, it's quite strong. Triple bot, but I don't think I think we can hold this one. And if we go to daily, okay, it's quite bearish. Look at top, but I saw it somewhere. Hold on. I think in 4 hour. Yeah. So we got rising wedge in here, and this is actually bearish rising wedge, but I think we can bounce and up. So this is quite strong for today on mass. And ETH, I still haven't take any ETH because if you just see on BTC pairing, this is kind of weak, guys. This is kind of weak. So I still have to find the bottom on ETH BTC pairing, and maybe I can open ETH. But for now, I still prefer Bitcoin. But look at it. Okay, it still look ugly, guys. Still look ugly. I still haven't found the bottom on it. So I don't recommend you guys to open any it. But if let's say you want to open it, we have to wait until here. Until the bottom of the rising wedge around here. Sorry, falling wedge around here. So 0049 on it BTC. And then maybe we can long it. But for now, look from the BTC DOM, still quite strong, guys. Still quite strong. So only a certain out is going to be pumped. Like last week, the one that I talked you about, I got Aptos, Sui, and IMX, and what else? Ton. So they're all performing. I even don't get the ton because I limit right here and I don't get it from last week. So Aptos. So this is my Aptos. If let's say you go back to 16, okay, you guys can entry. And I got IMX still running too. This is still quite strong, IMX. And what else? Phantom too. Phantom. So Phantom, watch out on Phantom. So the buy zone is around 9 cents. All right. So that's it for me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. It's very comprehensive. Okay. So next maybe Anya or Tango who want to share.
I'll go last if you don't mind. I just joined. Sorry for the delay.
Okay, cool. So hi Anya.
Hi everyone. Okay, so let me just share my screen and can do some things. Okay, I believe you can hear me, but
Yeah.
okay, all right, so good. So let me just share my screen first. Can we see my screen?
Yes, it's very clear.
Okay, all right. So let me first start with Pepe. Okay. Then I will go to Etafy. All right, yeah. So Pepe is one of the meme token that's been all kind of eyeing. Yeah. So let me change to 1 hour time frame. So but actually it broke out in February. It broke out from where it was. So which is why I indicated each year. So it's broke out close to the beginning of March, then before it starts, pushing very, very high. But then it's still a meme token though. But that's not the major. We are all here for the money. Yeah. So far it's going to pump. Yeah. I'm just going to feel about, meme tokens are just for the parts. Yeah. So now Pepe actually did very crazy. Because I had to calculate. Let me change it back to one day time frame. I had to calculate so I had to calculate the return from the time it broke from first of this month to over this, to the high date, which is over 400% in profit. But there was a retracement which we had, and currently is kind of consolidating, and which is what we can see with this phase. But if I show it on a 1 hour time frame, it's going to be very, very clear. It's kind of still consolidating. So which we can also call in a range position. Okay, that's for PP. But now, one thing is that there's a possibility that if we should break this current phase, we might have it for a shoot. But then, just like every other meme tokens, you get in, you get out, and I'll try to look for another meme tokens where you can put the more, or where you can put funds. Okay, so but then it's still a solid meme. Okay, it's one of the still solid meme, just like that of Dog and Sheep. It's a very solid meme. Now another one for me is ETFI. Although this particular token, actually it's my stop loss. Yeah, so I was expecting it because I watch it. But now that's one thing, that's am I still talking? Oh, can we still hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear, but we can't hear.
Okay,
but now it's very clear.
Okay, what about my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, do you got my explanation on PP before I move to ETFI?
Yes.
Okay, so I was talking about ETFI, or ETFI actually took me out, like it's my stop loss. Okay, and and I was saying that's one thing about technical analysis. It's very, very subjective. At the point I watch ETFI go from the price for as low as this price here, watch it from $3 and like, okay, this thing has pumped. Now the RSI was showing me it's overbought, guys, it's time to get in. And more like if for those who want to short, or probably put on a more position time to the indicator is showing it's overbought. So that's what I'm saying. That's one thing about technical analysis. It's very, very subjective. The chart can be telling you that it's overbought, but then the fundamentals, can be telling you otherwise. So one thing is you just have to, do the two. But this time around,
I'm sorry, I lost the voice again. I don't know, it's my internet problem.
No, I can't hear him. I can't.
Okay, so hi Anya. Hi Anya, can you hear me? Probably it's okay, sure. Now we can hear your voice. But
I
probably
think
your
my
internet is a little
internet
bit.
connection. Let me check my speed. I think it's the internet connection. Oh,
Yeah.
the internet connection is slow. Okay,
Yeah.
24 Mbps. Okay, sorry about that. Can you still hear me now? Can you hear me loud and clear now?
Yeah, both is working now.
Oh, so I said it took me out of the trade because looking at as at that time when I placed this trade, like more like just sets up this, the RSI was showing overbought. And guess what? So I put a stop loss here, and within few hours later, boom, I saw it go to 8 point something dollar, and boom, it's my stop loss. So what I'm trying to say here now is that even though the charts and everything might be signifying that, okay, we just have to buy, or just have to sell, we still have to refer back to the fundamentals. But then I had to go and check the fundamentals. What is happening in the fundamentals is that a lot of people are taking back their ETFI token. So as a result of the staking, so meaning that people are not selling and people are buying more to stake the token. So as a result of that, the price of the token was pumping. And on the chart here, it is showing overbought overbought, and I decided to what? To short the market. And guess what? Boom, I was out of the chart. So now we might have it retrace very big now, because it's for 3 days straight it was pumping. So we might have it, going in a network. We might have it going in a drawdown now. Okay, but now for BTC, just like Boris and Tango and said, can we still hear me?
Yes, we
Serious
can.
network. Can we still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just like Boris and the last speaker said, it's kind of not really moving, just kind of, although we saw it bounce back to 70K, and during our last conversation, we said we don't expect BTC to go anything below this phase, which is 50. And we put you can see I've not even cleared the chart, so it's still in the range. So we don't expect BTC to go anything below that, even before the Bitcoin halving, which is in the next 24 days.
I can't hear him.
Yeah. Hi, Anya. It seems like we lost you again. Can you hear us? Can you hear our voice here?
My internet connection is very, very bad. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now it's okay.
Okay, do you know what? Maybe I should just come on. Let me try to connect back again. So just let me stop here and try to check. Maybe I can do something to the internet, okay? So someone can take it over. Let me just try to. So sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. Okay, now let's go on to the discussion part, and everyone can freely talking on this part. So let me share my screen here. Okay, can everyone see my screen here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first question about our discussion is, many people say that the restaking track may be on the verge of a surge. How do you assess the potential of the restaking track, and what is your evaluation of the following tokens in terms of trading opportunities, such as ETH buy or SIV?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. So this is about staking, right? Uh, yes, it is, because like after we buy our position, like that's what I do on my spot position, but I do it on Lido, and some I do it on the exchange that giving me a better percentage. So yeah, this is good, because like better than your token sitting and doing nothing. So you just taking it and you got percentage out of it. So while you waiting for the bull run to happen, altcoin season, and then like, and you keep get, the percentage. So I will do this, to be honest. So
Okay.
how about you guys?
So how do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about staking, but just looking at SSV, like it does look very bullish. EFI, I know it just launched, so there's not much price history to go off, but it does look bullish in the short term. And then of course like LDO, it did have kind of a drop the other week, but it did recover somewhat. And I also think that I was reading that there could be or there are already like restaking protocols on Bitcoin itself. There's a lot of like new protocols that are working on actually liquid staking protocols on Bitcoin. So I think that that might be like a future like narrative in the year to come.
Yes, totally agree with you. So how do you think about this question, Tango?
I do not know anything about restock. I mean, not anything, but I do not use restocking, so I'm not sure I can give a proper opinion on this. I'm just was actually just hearing you guys talk about it and was looking at the charts on ETH Fi and SSB, and they look really good. And I was actually also checking that we have them on the futures section of CoinW to trade, so that's great. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna start analyzing those for opportunities moving forward because they look really good. But yeah, I don't use restaking. I rather just I'm not sure if you can restake by holding your own keys. I think there are some multi-sig kind of ways to do it. But I don't like the idea of, just lending or putting at least if you have your Bitcoin, just lending it to a platform. Because we've seen what happened in the past with BlockFi and some others. But if there's a way to restake that where you can hold your keys and you don't have to share them with anyone, which doesn't make much sense in the sense that then you're not actually lending those Bitcoins. So I don't know if someone sorts that out, then I'll rethink of about just putting your holdings and your savings to work, so to speak.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Tango. Yeah, talking about the new narratives, probably we can't ignore the very hot and popular is the base ecosystem. Tokens have started to become a market focal point. So if we were to look for promising tokens within the base ecosystem, there should be some good targets, such as like Digen, TYBG, over or back.
For me, there is no coin that I will buy, but there is one
Okay.
shitcoin on base. It's called Brad. So this is shitcoin, yeah. This is meme. So my bet I'm going for meme coin of base because like let's see on Solana and AVAX. So base, I think gonna go for the meme, but I think the others like DEX, I still haven't learned about it, but I'm going for meme. So it's called Brett, BRETT. So you guys can check it out. So
BREED.
BRETT. You want me to
Oh,
show you on chat or
oh
on
yeah,
any?
that would be cool. So
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll share here.
let me share my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the one that I'm tracking right now. This shitcoin. I know I don't like shitcoin, but when the shitcoin is good, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it when the shitcoin is good. So can you guys see my? Can you get this one, Brad? So it's on Big Get. It's on other. So it's still new. So look at this is shitcoin. Look
That's
at
a
this.
that's a new
Look at
one,
this
right?
shitcoin.
I actually I
Yeah.
saw a video the other day about there was an analyst talking about it.
Yeah. Because like the ecosystem still new, so they have to find the king for the meme. So I think this one is gonna be the king of the base coin. I mean like the meme king. Yeah. But for the DEX, I think like nah, I'm not gonna pick the DEX. So if you guys see in here, it's quite strong. It got retracement. The chart is not good in here on Big Get because like it got pumping. So I think CoinEx is gonna be good because liquidity pump. So look at the chart, it's not good. So this is better. So I'm looking on the daily. Look at that, quite strong on the daily. So 4 hour, quite strong too. So my bison. Okay, I'm gonna spill my bison on this. This is my bison on my Daravis box. So 0.35, 0035, and yeah, this is meme coin. So be careful, guys. No financial advice. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for the
Yeah.
sharing. Yeah. Okay. Let me share my.
Okay, can we hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, absolutely. So sorry for the internet breaking. Okay, so let me talk about our base ecosystem because I've actually been on it for a very long time. You know, let me also share. I'm also going to show my screen as well. Okay, but this is it, guys. You just have to be very. Number one is in the crypto space, you have to be very, very careful. Because I've been a victim of what's it called now? Should I call scamming or hacking? Because I was holding one of the base token for a very long time, and I tried to stake, not knowing that I connected to a wrong um a wrong website. And guess what? I was just seeing debit, more like confirmed transaction. I didn't know what was happening. So I thought it was the network I'm trying to connect to. And guess what? All my tokens, everything went up. Now, let me show you something. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the meme coin on the base ecosystem. And I'm also going to be talking about the gem tokens on the ecosystem. And one of the tokens there, I'm glad is even part of what was shown in the question is Moonwell. From the entry point when I bought Moonwell I've done over 30x. Although I don't have the token now because it was part of the token that was taken away. So let me share my screen. Can we hear me?
Yes, now it's very clear. You can share your screen here.
All right. So I'm gonna okay. So Moonwell is one of my token on the base ecosystem. Moonwell. Moonwell. No, this is not it. This, let me just search for well. What's happening? It's not showing. Okay. Oh, this is it here. It's part of my previous share. And how did I come across this token? Let me go. For those who are joining us on YouTube and you are privileged to be watching us live, let me say this: you guys are getting a massive value that you can't buy with $1,000. Yeah, this Monwell is one of the token I first found out using Cypher Hunter. And if you even check base ecosystem, let's go to base.org. You're going to see the tokens under the base. So all you need to do, go to DeFi, and DeFi. I'm also going to show us the chart for Monwell as well. DeFi, you're going to see part of the tokens that they are backing. So although my prediction for Monwell is that it's still going to get $2, right? I got on it at 0.003. So although I don't have the token, like I said earlier, this is it here. So I don't have the token again because my account was hacked and all the token went off. Yeah, this is Moonwell, and it's one of the tokens in the base ecosystem. If you go to Cyber Hunter, so let me also show something here. Okay. So sorry for the internet connection so slow. Can we still hear me? Can we still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry for the internet. Okay, so let's check Moonwell. So this is one of my tool for research. Okay, let's search for it. All right, so it's under lending protocol, and if you take a look at it now, is under base network and Moonbeam. All right, and if you take a look at the backers, so you're going to see it's being backed by Coinbase Venture. Now, one of the reasons why I invested in this particular coin at that time was because of the backers. It was being backed by Coinbase Venture, by Coinbase, and sooner enough, by the time I know they are still going to pump money into it, a lot of people are still not paying attention to it right now. Okay, and they're still going to pump money into it, and it's very easy for you to do. It's very easy for you to do $2. So we got on it at 0.003. Well, where's T? Well, you see T. Okay, so see, launch up. So when the price was still at now, as at this period price, when the price was at 0.003, it is very, very unbelievable that the price is going to do wonders. Gotten at this range, the price range which we got in, because the supply is 5 billion. Yeah, the supply for Moonwell is 5 billion. And looking at it logically, it doesn't make sense that this token is going to get to $2. Why? Because you look at it, the supply is to 1 billion, the circulating supply is 1.9 billion. But now I made mention of something our last session, which I said of the narrative. The narrative is changing. A lot of people are coming into the crypto space. So irrespective of the supply, people just want to get in and make money. And the money that we are seeing from airdrops down, a lot of people are still going to pump it into the space back to buy these tokens. So it is very easy to buy this token of. Currently now the supply is 5 billion. So imagine getting at it at 0.003 something, and currently is at 0.05. So the all-time high was it went to 0.06 as at yesterday. So yeah, so this is it. The all-time high was a day ago, 0.07. Take a look at it. 0.07. So that was yesterday. So it's from the entry point, which was at 0.003 something. I think it was 0.003 or so. So we've made over 30x from this particular token, and it's under Base ecosystem. A lot of people are not paying attention to it now because they believe that Base is new, and what are the likely tokens that are likely to do that. Now let's go back to the main token on Base ecosystem. Now this is not a financial advice. For those watching us, this is not a financial advice or investment advice. But what we are doing here is just to help you, to aid you to make a right investment decision. We are not asking to buy a token. Just for you to make informed decision. Okay. Now let's go back to our Base ecosystem, the meme tokens. Now, let's talk. Meme token is Toshi. Nobody paid attention to Toshi. Even I
It's a little bit stuck. Can you try
Can we see
again?
me?
Yeah, now it's good.
Can we see me? Okay, all right. So Toshi is one of the base meme coin that people didn't pay attention to. Not just, we also have Base Swap, we have BAD, we also have Base itself. A lot of people didn't pay attention to it because they actually looks like meme coin, but these tokens has done massively well. Even before the whole bull run, the whole noise of meme token starts flying out. Now let's take a look at Toshi. The all-time low was 6 months ago. So look at it. Very crazy. But people are not paying attention to it. Now they are in Base ecosystem now. So let's go to and one of the ways you can know tokens apart from the one that are being traded on DEX for Base ecosystem, if you go to CoinMarketCap and go to coin categories. So let me show you something. Coin categories. And all you need to do is come to Base ecosystem. Then you're going to see, so I want to talk about Brett. Brett is also part of it. You can just take a look at it. So you're going to, from here, you should be able to identify some tokens that are not, that are meme coins. But now let's talk about the ones that are not listed here currently. Now, I also talk about Babe, so I'm very good. Now, take a look at it. So if you want to take a look at tokens that are not listed here, but they are also on that Base token, but those ones are meme coin, but they are being traded on DEX. So let me show you something. So let's check for ROST, ROST. Yeah. So can we see
Yes, we
I
can.
just need to confirm because of my internet connection. So let me open this in another link. So you are going to see this, and if you take a look at the network here, you're going to see base ecosystem. Yeah. So this was launched probably, was it 3 days ago? And it did massively well. Now it's currently retracing now. So now I'm not saying we should buy it, no, not at all. So it's currently retracing now. But for those who got on it earlier, they made crazy huge amount of money. In fact, some people got on the pre-sale of the token. Yeah. So now, so let's now go to how we can get tokens on base ecosystem that are DEX. Yeah. So I'm going to click on Uniswap Bit3 under the base, or let me just click on base itself. Then you're going to see all the DEX. So now these are the tokens that are meme coins on base. Okay. It's not even showing the right one. This is not the way I wanted it to show. Let's go back to Rust. Okay. Okay, coming. And you can always take a look at the time the coin is being created. So for example, now this was created, the pool was created 1 day ago. Okay, and the total supply was 1 billion. So a lot of people make money. I want to show us something here, the current one. Based on I'm trying to get I got to the okay, good. So let's base. So this is it. So you can see these are tokens on base network. Now this one within 24 hours has done 2,593%. These are all on base network. A lot of them, people don't know it yet. This is base has done 9,000% plus. Keycards 9,000% plus. Currently, they are not trending right now. But by the time they start, if you search for them normally, it's not going to show on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, but it's going to show as a form of liquidity. Okay, so these ones, if you can do research very well, you can just take a look at all these tokens and do your own research. But then they are very, very risky. Meme tokens are very, very risky. So you just have to know what you are doing before you just pick any of the tokens to get on. So you can just check them, and you are good to go. Another thing you can do is, if you want to take a look at how you can identify a particular account, that is likely going to do another meme token. So for example, now just the way we have let's go back to Toshi. Where is it? Toshi. Have I canceled it? Okay, let's go back to Toshi. Okay, Toshi. Let me show you something here. This is how you can also track account to know what the person is buying. So you take a look at the contract here, you're going to see base, right? So if you click on base, it's going to take you to another to the Explorer. Can we see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to take you to the Explorer. Now, if you check the number of orders, if you click on the number of orders, okay, now all you need to do is just scroll. This is top 20. Like, just click on any of these accounts. Sometimes this account belongs to exchanges, or some of the accounts are for deployers. So if you take a look at this account, just pick as random and click on any of the wallets. So if you click on, now remember that this is under base ecosystem. If you click on the wallet, this is someone's account, right? This is someone's wallet. Okay, if I click on the wallet address, now the person made the transaction 2 days ago, so I can know the amount of the worth of that particular person. Currently, the person is worth $1.9 million. So now I want to know the tokens this person is buying. So this person still performed a transaction 9 minutes ago on KibaSwap. So I want to know what token this person is buying. All I need to do is that click on this holding, view holdings. Okay, if I click on view holdings, I can see the number of tokens this person is currently holding. This is loading, so let's wait for it. Imagine a robot asking me about woman. That's fine. It's okay, fair enough. Yeah. So you can see the number of tokens. Now, these are under base ecosystem, the number of tokens this particular wallet is holding. So you can just take a look at it and see the one that have not done crazily well and just pick one of it, but not financial advice, okay? So this is one of my ninja tricks. That's what I'm saying. That for those who are watching us on YouTube now, you guys are, you guys are getting a lot of ton of value that you cannot get for $1,000, okay? So you can just see, look at it. All right, so that's that on base ecosystem, base mem, and base gem. But let me also add this to it, more like a final word. If you want to, if you want to know tokens on base ecosystem, on how you can position to on them, the first thing when I was showing us Moonwell, you can go back to the ecosystem and try to check all the what's it called that we have on the ecosystem and see if they have token. If the token is between 2023 and or 2022 or to 2024, know that it has not witnessed bull market before, and there's a possibility not even is going to do massively well. After you've done that, then you can now go to Cypher Hunter to check more on the token. So guys, I'm going to put a stop here, okay? So for others to also share their opinion. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'll stop sharing now.
Thank you very much, Anya. Thank you for your really impressive and comprehensive sharing. Although a little bit network stuff, but it's great. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's back to our discussion here. Let me share my screen. So this question is, this week Bitcoin has returned to 70K. So before the halving, can it reach new price highs? And people always say, sell the news. Will the halving mark a turning point for Bitcoin's peak prices? What do you guys think?
So I think most likely Bitcoin will reach new highs, not before the halving, but actually after. I was doing some analysis and I did find that the price appreciation really occurs after the halving, especially like a few months to a year after the halving. But yeah, like prior to the halving, so like the next I guess 3 weeks, I just expect price to go sideways. But yeah, I don't think it'll be sell the news. I think based on previous instances, Bitcoin will form a new high, a month to a few months after the halving. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, thank you very much, Boris. I probably it's just 20 days to the halving.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like around April 19th.
Yes, April 25, 25,
Oh,
25,
25.
26. Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, it's like different estimates, so it could
So,
be.
yeah, it's just the end of April. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if like the halving is like sell the news event, because it's more of a something that it's known for, and it's been known for a while that will happen, and you know exactly when it will happen in the future. So I don't see it correlated with the all saying in Wall Street about sell the news. This is different. I do see Bitcoin going up probably to 75 really soon. 75 is where there's a wall of liquidations from short sellers there. So if we get there and we pierce through, probably gonna see 80K pretty soon. And yeah, we were talking about this with Boris yesterday. As usually in the past, the previous weeks before the halving, you see a sell off, because usually miners just sell their stacks to upgrade their equipments, and then after the halving, usually price appreciates again. But this time around is different for so many reasons. So I do think that it's not going to be a sell the news event this time. I think it's going to be just a normal market cycle. And when we get signals that we're getting to the top, and we'll probably be able to recognize it. So yeah, that's more or less what I think about it.
Thank you very much, Tango. So what do you think, Jay, about this question? So do you agree with Tango?
Yeah, I'm agree with Tangos. So yeah, people expecting to pull back, guys, since October. Like, where's the pullback? I mean, like, I'm also expecting it, but I keep doing what price action told me. Like, okay, I'm just keep longing. And for BTC, I don't think there's gonna be pullback until June or May. That's for me because I already got like my bias because I'm also a miner. I got and NS18 miners because and the difficulties of mining Bitcoin right now is very hard, and it gonna be reduced by half. So I don't think the miners are gonna selling, so they're gonna keep it. So when they keep it, so okay, no one gonna buy except like so the miner is gonna keep it, but so it's only like the circulation between like the whales and the retail. So I think we still can be bullish, guys, until May or June, because like if you guys see on the weekly chart, we are above our previous cycle high, which is around 69k. Yeah, hold on, let me check. 68, 69 something. So if we can close above this week, so the Monday opening next week on Asia, yeah, this is gonna be bullish, guys. This is gonna be bullish. So because like we confirm the all-time high right now, but last week we didn't confirm because like we hit 73, 74 each, and then like we went back in. But this week we are on top, still on top of the previous 21 cycle. So I think we're gonna be bullish, guys. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. So how do you think, Anya?
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Uh, yeah, let me see that the Bitcoin offering or the market currently is been totally different from what has been expected. Yeah, because if we go by the charts prior to Bitcoin halving, we usually see one crazy dip. In fact, it was after halving that we usually have a new all-time high for Bitcoin. But even before halving, we already have Bitcoin. It already broke the last all-time high that we had for Bitcoin halving. So I cannot really say that this is where we are. But one thing is certain is that's going to be more like a confirmation entrance to the bull market. Fine, we've seen markets like some tokens pumping. We've seen a lot of massive token, and people are already coming back into the market. But now after the halving, I believe it's going to be more like it's an express flow for bull run, because after halving we usually have bull run. So this is going to be more like a confirmation and express flow for the bull market. So it's not going to affect whether people want to sell off or people want to buy. No. So it's a regular news. It's not a regular news, but it is a news that make a major impact in the crypto space, which is the confirmation of what the bull market. Like I said earlier, before it was after halving that we usually have a new all-time high. But this time around, before halving, we already have a new, or we already have, a all-time high that broke the previous all-time high. So it's more like a confirmation that, okay, now guys, we are in the bull market. But then I won't be surprised if we see markets draw down. Like, I won't be surprised because we are in for experience. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very nice sharing. Okay, so here is our last question for today. So, it's bullish recently. So, what investment did you totally miss, and what did you learn from it?
Oh, okay. For me, it's been the time I had the opportunity to buy both BTC and ETH. Like I can hold a very tangible amount of it, more like over 100 BTC and over a. But then, because I was like, oh, this thing is scam. How can you operate? I really don't really have that understanding, a deeper understanding about the market then, and we so much believe in the Wall Street back then, and what they're saying. Okay, no, this is not going to be the narrative. This is not going to be the way the money is going to be flowing, and like so, a lot of people thought, oh, it was scam. And even there was a time that from my own country, in my country, we had a Ponzi scheme called MMM. And as at that time, they were using BTC for payment as at that time. So a lot of people are like, oh, this thing is scam, and like so. Those of us we had that money then to buy over 100 BTC. We could not, because they'd be like, oh, this thing is scam. And guess what? Look how it is. For you to buy 100 BTC, that's very, very crazy right now. So it's a painful experience. And what I learned from there is that before you put your money into anything, or before you believe in the bias of another person, always make sure you do your own research and have the understanding on how it works. Okay, so that's one of the things I learned from it. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Anya. What do you think about this question, Boris?
Yeah, I guess in crypto, of course, you're gonna miss a lot of investments. I guess like this year or this past year, I guess like the one that comes to mind is like WLD, because that was definitely like a very popular project by like a well-known company from OpenAI, and Sam Altman's like the CEO of that company. So I kind of didn't really get into that opportunity. And then yeah, just overall like the whole, I guess all the AI tokens, I kind of missed that. And I guess what I learned from that is that it is important to follow like narratives within crypto. So like the AI narrative is still going on, and then I guess we're also having like the meme coin narrative, and then I don't know what the next one is going to be, but like yeah, it's always important to keep in mind what's like the most popular theme or narrative um in a given cycle. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this question.
Thank you very much, Boris. What do you think, Jay? Do you really totally miss something?
For this cycle, nah, I think I'm good with my position. But from previous cycle, I miss meme. I underestimate meme so bad. So like Dodge and ship. But this cycle, I'm not gonna miss meme anymore. I mean, like, so I don't have any miss this cycle. Yep.
Kind of jealous.
Yep.
Okay, very
Okay,
well.
thank you.
Thank you very much. How about you, Tango? What investment you really totally miss?
Well, I mean, talking about crypto, of course, Bitcoin. I had the opportunity to buy it several times and I missed it, but I don't really mind it in the sense that I would have probably sold it, before 70K. That's for sure. So that thought alone helps me, sleep at night, right? Because I have emails with friends talking about Bitcoin in 2013, and I was just uninterested. So we talk about that sometimes, and we just laugh about it, right? Because at the time was probably, I don't know, $50-$60 per coin. And we all say that, yeah, sure. Any of us would have been able to hold that until 70K. Not a chance in the world. So we would have sold way earlier. So just one other thing I just want to talk about regarding missing an investment or a trade itself. This is more from a trade management standpoint, or from a trading plan or risk management standpoint. To be fair, there's this legendary trader called Richard Dennis. He was a commodities trader in Chicago, and he was interviewed once on the Market Wizards book, which is a great book that I recommend. It's just interviews with the most legendary traders in Wall Street, and there's always a phrase he said that struck me, and is this. What are the risk reward when you're missing on a trade versus what you won by not taking the trade, right? And in that sense, if you think about it, you're actually you need to be able to recognize, and actually take the trade if your risk is already measured. What this means is that maybe there's a trade or there's an investment that you like and that you didn't take it, for any reason. You were afraid to pull the trigger, it was too risky or whatever. But if you already had your risk measured, and you knew beforehand how much you were going to lose, you always 100% of the time had to take that trade. Because what was the reward on missing on that trade? Well, just avoiding a small loss. And what was the risk? Just missing a big move, right? So that phrase alone just struck with me, and that helped me a lot, change my trading approach in that sense. So I think whenever you think about an investment or a trade that you want to open, if your risk is already preset, just take the trade. If your signal is there, always take the trade, okay? Because the risk of losing a big move is way higher than just the reward of losing a little bit, right? So that's just something I wanted to add to this question, which is, by the way, really interesting.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Tango's really insightful advice. Yes, I believe although many people have missed out on a lot of during this bull market, still believe that by maybe focusing more on new narratives, trading and paying attention to our guests and CoinW's insights, I believe we can still remain the bullish on this remaining bull market. And yeah, that's all of our discussions for today. And thank you all for joining us. Be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our esteemed guests. So follow their Twitter account, as they will continue to share a lot of valuable insights on the crypto world. So overall, I'd like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. So overall, take care and see you next time. Goodbye.
See you guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Very much, Harry.